concerned not only with the destiny of the fallen angels, but also of the evil kings of the earth. The book of parables has the first parable, and I'm not going to read all of this because there was like 21 pages to this. I would put everybody to sleep. But it says the first parable has the coming judgment of the wicked, astronomical secrets, the dwelling places of wisdom and of unrighteousness, another astronomical secret section. The second parable has the lot of the apostates, the new heaven and new earth, the prayer of the righteous for vengeance and their joy at its coming, the fount of righteousness, the Son of Man, the stay of the righteous, judgment of the kings and the mighty, the glorification and victory of the righteous, the repentance of the Gentiles, the glorification and victory, the valley of judgment, the angels of punishment, the communities of the elect one, final judgment of Azazel, who was one of the fallen angels, the watchers and their children, last struggle of the heathen powers against Israel. The third parable has the blessedness of the saints, angels to go off to measure paradise, the judgment of the righteous by the elect one, the praise of the elect one, and of God. Judgment of the kings and of the mighty, blessedness of the righteous. The unavailing repentance of the kings and the mighty. So we see in there, it has quite a bit about the judgment of the wicked. And notice there was also 2 sections on astronomical secrets. Now, when you get into the third section, the astronomical book, it's pretty much about the sun, the moon, the lunar year, the seasons, all of that kind of stuff. The fourth section is dream visions. And it contains the fall of the angels and the demoralization of mankind. Israel in the desert, the giving of the law, the entrance into Canaan. The 2 kingdoms of Israel and Judah to the destruction of Jerusalem. The first period of the angelic rulers from the destruction of Jerusalem to the return from captivity. The last assault of the Gentiles on the Jews. The New Jerusalem, the conversion of the surviving Gentiles, the resurrection of the righteous, the Messiah, and then Enoch awakes and weeps. Then we get into the last section, which is entitled the Epistle of Enoch, And it has the apocalypse of weeks, the last 3 weeks, admonitions to the righteous, woes for the sinners, Enoch's grief, fresh woes against the sinners, grounds of hopefulness for the righteous, woes for the wicked, the evils in store for sinners and the possessors of unrighteous wealth, self-indulgence of sinners, sin originated by man, all sin recorded in heaven, and woes for the sinners. Woes pronounced on the godless, the lawbreakers, evil plight of sinners in the last days, further woes. The sinners destroy each other, judgment of the fallen angels, the safety of the righteous, further woes for the sinners. Exhortation to the fear of God. All nature fears him, but not the sinners. Terrors of the day of judgment, the adverse fortunes of the righteous on the earth. Different destinies of the righteous and the sinners, fresh objections of the sinners. Assurance given to the righteous, admonition to the sinners, and the falsifiers of the words of uprightness. So we can see this book of Enoch gives in great detail who the wicked is, what their judgment will be, and what the judgment will be for the righteous. Now, if they had left this as part of the Bible, then it would have probably been way too easy to identify who the wicked was and who the righteous is and what the final judgment will be. So, we've seen that the Masoretes came in, they changed the scrolls, they took books out, Now, they've written books and they've posted all this information. I found all of this, like I said, on the Wikipedia. The thing about it is, they don't expect anyone to go outside of their religion and what their pastors and their preachers teach. So they don't expect anybody to ever find this out. But, you know, it's really imperative that we do, because that way we know that we have the truth and we know we're calling on the right name of the Most High. Because I also found some information that the Jewish Masoretes changed the text to set up another God and to have pretty much the entire world calling on that God. Now, as a Jehovah's Witness, I was taught that God's name was Yahweh. That was Hebrew. Yah is a shortened version, or Jehovah in English. Now, the Jehovah's Witnesses will tell you that they're the only ones calling on that name, but that's not true. I have some pictures here, and you guys are going to have to bear with me. I don't exactly have the most technical setup in the world here, but I couldn't get these pictures to print off. I don't know what the problem was, because I print pictures off all the time. So when I printed them off, the pictures wouldn't come in very clear. So I'm just going to pull up a few of them here, and I'm going to show you that it's not just the Jehovah's Witnesses calling on this name, that it's actually being called on by Roman Catholics and all sorts of other religions. So, as you can see, I'm trying to get it here. The Tetragrammaton, or Yahweh, Jehovah in English, it says that this was done by an anonymous 18th century painter, and that it's a ceiling displaying the Tetragrammaton. Now, this is located in a church in Milan, Italy. And I would assume it doesn't specify, but it says it's St. Agatha's, St. Homobonus, St. Angelo. I would assume it's probably going to be a Catholic church. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's not Jehovah's Witness related. Some other pictures on here. I get down to them. This one is actually in St. Louis, Missouri, and it's on the Basilica. Okay, and you can see right there, oops, excuse me, the wrong way, the Tetragrammaton. And it says, this is the exterior of the Basilica in St. Louis, King of France, or the Old Cathedral. And it's located, like I said, in downtown St. Louis, Missouri. This picture is a stained glass window, and you can clearly see the Tetragrammaton inside of the sun. And this is located, it's called Church in the Field, and it's in Somerset, England, in the United Kingdom. I'm not going to show you all of these pictures, but I just wanted to get that out there, that there are other religions calling on this name. Now, this picture, I actually looked up some information about this. This picture, okay, I don't know, let me see, let me go back up. And you can see the Tetragrammaton right there in the clouds. Now, what this picture is, it's a 17th century mystical design, and it's actually a group of a secret society that has been linked to the Freemasons. Now, the Freemasons, they have several levels that you can reach inside their organization.